David, you're all good. We're recording.
Okay, cool. Now I can't see you guys, but that's okay. So, hey, enjoyed. I look. I'm a fan of you guys. I've seen all your film. The three movies.
Wow.
Uh, so I'm a Stisen fan, and when I saw Last Man Down when it came out, I was immediately struck by the fact that I've made a study on action stars and the fact that we're living in a time where men and masculinity are, it's kind of becoming a thing of the past, and you're literally out there swinging a proverbial axe and sword, bringing it back, which is why I wanted to talk to you. So I wanted to say thank you first of all for bringing that kind of an action star back to our screens because we're sorely lacking that right now.
Totally. So I think it's a little bit the same why I did this because I grew up most likely like you. I grew up with all these cool 80s action movies from all the Stallone to the Arnold, the Jean-Claude Van Damme, even Seagal, Bruce Willis, the whole bunch, like Dolph Lundgren and yeah, all this stuff. So I always had this big passion for this kind of movies. And the kind of movies I try to make is something I think would a young Daniel, a teenage Daniel, want to see this movie.
Right.
So, and I like that kind of movie. So I guess that's where it's coming from. And then I see there's a good market for it also because, like you say, we had a bunch of them back in the days, and now it's not so many left of them. And those that still there, they start getting a little bit old. With all respect to them,
Of course, of
I
course.
love them, but age coming to us all at some point, and then I just been punching that kind of things, and I plan to continue punching that kind of movies.
That's awesome. Well,
But of course I'm open to do other kind of movies sometimes. But I think that's sort of the 80s and maybe the early 90s. It's kind of there. You have a period that is. I love the movies from that area.
right. Well, it's important for you to carefully cultivate, your audience, and you're doing like one of these a year, give or take. I mean, that's what it
Mhm.
feels like. That's good. You're not just rushing these movies. I can see the care and special attention because I mean these movies are built around you completely. I call it a vehicle film. Like you're making these movies around you. You're the machine, and like everything
Mhm.
is built around you. And I wanted to ask you about that. So how are you cultivating these films to fit your style and persona? I can see what the Daniel Stisen style is, but I kind of wanted to hear it from your mouth. What is what are you trying to capture with Daniel Stisen on screen with these three movies that I've seen of yours?
So I think I'm very conscious about, like I started with. I want to make a movie that a young me want to see, first of all. And then I study a lot of action movies my whole life, so I kind of know roughly what I want out of them. When I look at scripts, for example, it kind of need to suit into that kind of framework I'm looking for. And then it's like, yes, I like this. So that's the core thing. And then some script I end up doing, some I don't, you know. But it's really that process. Because it's true, you may make one movie every year, you may make two movies a year sometimes, You want those to be really with something you want to do. You just don't want to make movie just to make a movie. You want when you do them, you want them to be something you find interesting, and then then it's up to the audience if they're good or not. Some film they may like, some they may not like. It's hard to predict it before. But at least I think, okay, this got some potential. It's really something a young me want to see. It got a lot of actions. We may adjust if there's a script we like, but we may change a little bit on the character to suit some of those elements we want in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of conscious. thought process behind it. You know, it's like, and they come down to those that inspiration we had. You know, I want to make that sort of things. Okay, can we make it into? Maybe we have to adjust a little bit here. You know, we fine tune things. You know, and then we have a movie like we want to. And also another thing between me and Fansu, we have the same taste. One, we done two movies together, but it's very easy because we have the same taste of action.
Right. Is he there with you, Fansu?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi.
So I wanted to ask you, I mean, you guys are clearly there's kismet between the two of you. I mean, you've done these two films together, Last Man Down and now Stand Your Ground. What is it that you got? How, first of all, tell me the story, how you guys found each other, because this is important. Like, Sheldon Lettich made a bunch of movies with Van Damme. It's like he found Van Damme with Bloodsport, and then he continued on this relationship. That's just one example. But tell me how you are connecting with Daniel in a way where you guys are like processing how to cultivate this persona that he's trying to develop, and also your directing style, because I can see that now.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we met many years ago in Cannes, and I was presented. We had a mutual friend that told me, like, you love action, and that guy over there, he loves action as well. You should talk to him. So I went to talk to him, and our love for action was really mutual. So we talked about projects, and became friends, and then we had the same mindset as well. Not only loving action, but the mindset is very important as well when you make films, and the goals, and how you actually approach things in life, and what you actually want to achieve as well. So that was, I mean, a big. And also, we grew up with the same films. We had the same action heroes as well. So
Sure.
it was a very good match.
Okay, very good. This question is for both of you. So I mean, you guys are bringing a Nordic sensibility to these films. I mean, it's kind of hard for my eye to identify it, but I mean, I can clearly see Daniel, and he's this, big block. He's a tree. It's like, whoa. He's the Nordic axe. But what is it that you're bringing to the, these films in a Nordic way? And also, like Stand Your Ground is the most, I would call it the most American film. He's playing this guy trying to be American, and
Mm.
bad things happen. But I mean, the film has a very kind of an American message. Say something about that, both of you.
You want me to start, or?
It doesn't matter.
Uh,
You can
so
start.
yeah, so personally, I don't bring so much of the Scandinavian film with me because I grew up with American action films from the 80s. So that's what I'm breeding. But when that's said, I'm a Viking, I'm born Viking. So there's something in my personality that's Scandinavian that come from the, from that kind of um, mindset, and maybe in my DNA, that's there, that you see, but a lot of my film inspiration and this has come from American action films. And also, I always been very Americanized in my head from a young age. And my brother, he lives in America. My niece is American. So I always had this kind of closeness to America, and I care about it a lot. So, but at the same time, I'm Scandinavian. I have Scandinavian DNA. I grew up there. I I carry the DNA of Vikings. So that's definitely flavoring my personality and how I come across on the screen.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I mean, for me, I really wanted, to make an American film, but also having the Scandinavian touch, to make it, a little special in that case, not like a regular action film from the US, but something underneath that's a little different, and and that's my hope that it actually come, comes out somehow.
Yeah. Okay, so a few more questions. I'm running out of time, but Daniel, do you want to keep playing heroes? I mean, or do you see yourself ever playing a villain? I mean, even Dolph played some great villains, some of his most iconic roles. I'd like to see you play a villain, not because I want to hate you, but because I think you might be really great.
So yes, I played my first villain um, in Those About to Die. So if you've seen Those About to Die on that I think in America's Peacock is this Roland Emmerich Gladiator TV series. I'm playing a villain there, and that's the first time I'm playing a villain, and I enjoyed it. But when that's said, yes, I think I will do. I'm probably gonna do some villains sometimes, and sometimes I play with the good guy. Both got their flavor. The villain is fun to play, even more fun because you can just dig into a lot of dark stuff inside you, and let it out. And but it's amazing playing a lead and the good guy, doing the right things, doing the right things around for people around you and stand up for things. And on this movie, he stand up against people that do wrong, and they don't get judged for it. So he take that justice back to his home and make sure they come back to his home to give them justice. So it's I love both of them, and but you're probably going to see me play villain sometimes.
Okay, cool. You bring with yourself your persona. You're bringing some co-stars with you, some sidekicks, and that's your biceps and your beard. Um, these are your
Yeah,
these are your trademark. So are you ever gonna shave the beard, or is this coming with you wherever you go?
I don't know. Let's see where we end up. I'm not going to lose my biceps for sure.
Oh yeah,
The
no.
bicep will be there until I'm telling you, until day I die, I'm gonna have a good biceps. I'm gonna go down in the grave with the biceps,
And
whatever it takes.
I would your hand too.
Yeah. So, but the beard depend on the situation. But at the moment, I like it. I like it for it. And a lot of times, faces on a screen with beard and hair and all these things make it quite interesting to watch. So I for now at least, I'm keeping it. But the muscles would stay with me until the day I die.
Yeah, you're gonna walk into Valhalla with your biceps.
Yes.
Cool. Uh, so I
Uh,
see you guys are maybe gonna do Last Man Down too. Is that happening or what?
We are
yes, we
planning.
plan to.
Absolutely.
I think that one's my favorite of the three so far. I really like that one a lot.
We plan to, but in filmmaking, there's a lot of things that just need to, a lot of small pieces that need to be in place, but we plan to do it. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, stand your ground. I think if you're gonna do something, follow up on that one, it has to be a prequel.
Yeah, yeah. Could be.
And
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, you could have him have him and Joey in Afghanistan,
yeah,
or Syria or
Yeah.
something on
stories.
mission. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm a fan. That's the only reason why I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. Daniel, good luck. Fansu, good luck, and
Thank you.
hope the movie's a success for you guys. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.